Hello YouTube, this is William. Welcome to a how-to video. I'm going to show you how I made this little waterproof pouch. And don't let the size fool you. This would be a great size for matches or for a little fire kit, whatever you want to do. Folds up, fit in your pocket. I mean, just all kinds of little things for this. But this has the potential of being whatever size you want. It just depends on the materials you choose. Okay? I didn't come up with this idea. I don't come up with very many ideas. I actually got this from Machete Bushcraft Australia, his channel. He's the one that I noticed it from. I don't know where he got it, if he came up with it or whatever, but whoever did, I mean, it's a great little self DIY thing. Okay, so what you're going to need is you're going to need an inner tube. Now it depends on the size of pouch you want. You can have a semi 18-wheeler tractor trailer inner tube and make a big pouch. Or if you want some logging equipment, I mean, you can make a really big pouch. Or I'm going to use a bicycle inner tube because I use the bicycle inner tubes to make Ranger bands and things like that. So, and just to kind of give you an idea of how those Ranger bands are made, go to your bicycle shop, get you an old inner tube, and all you got to do is just cut off whatever width you want, and there's your Ranger band. Okay? So I had this inner tube, and this is what I made the pouch out of. So you're going to need an inner tube. You're going to need some I got 1/2-inch tubing. I thought it would be too big, but it's actually just the right size. So 1/2-inch aluminum tubing and a little bit of paracord, and you're ready to go. This is how I did it. Okay, first of all, you're going to take your 1/2-inch tubing and set it in a vise or something that's stable. And I'm going to use a side grinder, but you can use a Dremel or anything that'll cut the aluminum channel. So what I want to do is I want to make sure that I cut a piece that's about 1/4 inch longer on each end than what my pouch is. So if, for instance, if I'm using this pouch, then I want to make sure that I got 1/4 inch on this end and 1/4 inch on that end, and just mark it like so. Okay, and I'll just cut that off. But before I cut it off, I'm going to put a channel, or start my channel on one side, just like that. And I'll move the camera up so you can see that layout. Okay, you see that channel that I'm going to cut that part out right there. Okay. Now this gets very hot, so don't touch it. Okay. So now I'm going to let that cool for a second, then I'm going to kind of clean it up. Okay, so this is what I've got. And what I want to do is, since I have a belt sander that's set up, then I'm going to take a belt sander and I can run in there and clean all this up. But you can also use chainsaw files, anything that's a round file, a rat tail file, anything that'll get inside there and clean it up and get all those burrs off of it. So you don't have to have a belt sander to do this. You can just get some cheap files from Harbor Freight, then those will work just fine. And we also want to chamfer these sides here, kind of spread it out a little bit. As you can see on this end how they're chamfered. It just kind of feeds the inner tube in there, if you will. Okay. So again, I can do that on the belt sander, and I don't know that you need to see that, but you can do it with a Dremel. I mean, you can do it with a Dremel attachment. So there's just a lot of things you can use to do that. So let your imagination go wild. I cleaned up a bit. I got some chamfers on it. And I'll just take some wet and dry or sandpaper, whatever you want to call it, and just kind of get all the burrs off of it as much as possible. You don't want it cutting your inner tube. Then you'll check it for fit. Now the width of this little channel here is going to depend upon the type of inner tube you use, of course. But probably about, this is about 1/8 of an inch. I believe maybe a little wider. Yes, about 3/16. So we'll see how that works. And I found that if you take paracord and fold your inner tube over with the paracord, it helps it feed through your little channel there, your aluminum channel. Just do a square knot, granny knot. So, and again, this can be any length you want. Just place it in there and fold it over. And we're going to take our channel and see how to slide over there. Just take it. Now you want it to fit tight. And see, make sure that it's all the way around. And there is a waterproof pouch. Okay. Now you want to know how waterproof it is? Let's see if it can air escape. Air escaped out a little bit. But I know that there's no way water can get in that. As long as you got these little things adjusted on there tight, then there's no way water can get in there. It'd have to be pressurized to get in. Okay, so that is how you make a waterproof pouch. Hope this helps. Hope you enjoyed this, and get out and try this stuff. And if you do, take plenty of Band-Aids and lots of knives. We'll catch you again soon.